Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. I've been trying to figure out what I look like. A turtle or a worm or something. And I don't care, it's chilly in this room and I'm keeping my hood up whether you like it or not. So I'll take it down once I warm up. Anyway, part 3, the end. Thank fuck. Shall we jump in?
Go back, I changed clothes, I put on my Aritzia effortless pants, I put on that Anina Bing belt, I put on my Target black tank, the black...
Why couldn't you wear that to the fucking thing? I don't get the idea. I wore a suit last year. That could be your signature look.
little jacket I had just gotten from Zara, and my YSL loafers. And I used one bag and took one bag for the whole trip. Hold on. Okay, these are the YSL loafers, worth every penny.
I'm sick of hearing you say that, Lisa. Do you know what's worth every penny to most normal people? Food and shelter. They're not there lusting after 10,000 pairs of shoes. They're thankful if they've got one pair on their feet. You have absolutely no clue what is going on in the world. None.
Every penny. Comfortable, beautiful, soft. See how soft they are? Just gorgeous shoes. With that said, when I walked in, let me go back some pictures here.
Oh, don't go back. We don't like it when you go back.
When I walked in Nordstrom, I sent this picture to Tracy. Look at these from Steve Madden. And she said, man, he will rip somebody off. I said, yes, he will. These shoes look so pretty. I'm tempted to get...
Man, he will rip somebody off. Who does that remind me of? Making comparison shades, copying. Lipsticks, Lisa. Pot, kettle.
them just to see them, but I promise you, they're just as pretty.
Them! Fucking hell, you can't enunciate anything, can you? Oh, it doesn't matter. I didn't buy them.
Ugh, they're just, you've got to get those. You have to. You either have to get the YSL ones or you have to get those and just give them a try.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're telling people to buy them. You don't know how they feel on. If they fall apart in a week. Or you've got to go out and get them. You've got to click my link. I need money, stat. I need to buy a private jet so I don't get sat with the riffraff.
I really think, you know, they say loafers are the new sneaker. Well, they're definitely that for me. And I think I'm more of a loafer girl than I am a Mary Jane or a ballet flat. I think loafers fit my...
You are not a girl.
My personality and my style a little bit better than the Mary Janes. That's just what I think. Okay, I could not get a good picture of this, but there was a beautiful green trench coat in the Banana Republic window.
Do you know what you could have done? Gone into Banana Republic and taken a photograph of it and maybe bought something. Give the people in there a bit of commission instead of stealing their ideas and showing them to the world.
But I was scared to go in there. I was scared I'd want to buy something. So, okay, then I go back. Here's my outfit. Here is Kelly and Christina. So it's, let's see, we're here on Rodeo Drive and it's 3:57. We must have just gotten there. And so here we are. I think we're in Prada because...
Am I the only person that hates the word gotten? There doesn't need to be an "n" on the end. We must have just got there. We must have just arrived there. Gotten. I hate that word.
I went in the Prada store down there to see if they had the leopard loafers in my size, and they didn't. Then then I took some footage of just how beautiful this place is. I mean, it is. It is just sunny, palm trees, just like it's like the epitome of the word like Hollywood or something like that. Just fast, nice cars, Lamborghinis, just everything. Just
See? Greed. She wants all the stuff. Not like me, right? If I got to go to Rodeo Drive, I'd have to do the Julia Roberts thing. I'm sorry, I would. I'd have to. Go into some shop and bamboozle some woman. I came here yesterday. Do you remember me? No. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, I wouldn't be there going, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. She's never happy for what she's got, ever. My friend bought me a book for Christmas, like a journal thingy. Gratefulness journal, gratitude journal, that type of thing. And the first thing, what are you grateful for? My family. The second thing, roof over my head, warm blankets, comfortable bed. Do you know what I mean? She's like, oh, there was Lamborghinis. Really? Who gives a fuck?
so good. So we stayed down there, and here's like some of the pictures that I took last time we went in. Louis Vuitton.
Here's some of the pictures we took last time I went in. I don't... What? We're only interested in this trip, and we want to get it over as fast as fucking possible. 25 minutes, folks. We'll be done.
We accidentally walked in the men's store. It was a whole store for men, but that's okay.
There was a whole store for men, and you didn't stop and buy your son and your husband anything. Do you know what they are? Men. Oh my God. Hang on. I don't know why I'm saying hang on. You can still hear me. I just can't hear me. We walked in the men's store. Yak. Look at that face.
Down there, and here's like some of the pictures that I took last time we went in. Louis Vuitton. We accidentally walked in the men's store. It was a whole store for men, but that's okay. I think Kelly ended up getting a fragrance that both of us have really liked for a long time. It's called Lovers. It's unisex. Then we went, so we were taking pictures outside of there. Then we went to Ferragamo. And yes, okay. And, oh, nope.
Mummy's makeup and Moscato as fucking shallow as Lisa.
Before that, before Ferragamo, we went into Hermes. And I got a beautiful lipstick. I wore it yesterday, but I wore it with no lip liner yesterday.
Why are you buying lipsticks? I thought yours were perfection.
It's going to need lip liner for me, but I wanted to take a picture of it with no lip liner so you could see what a pretty color it is. It's just like this is a lipstick you would just leave in your purse to wear every day. And the color is number 11, beige natural, and it's a beigey pink, really, and it's like a velvet. I mean,
I wanted to take a picture to show you. Where's the picture?
Looks matte, but it's like a slicky, velvety matte. Really pretty. And then
slicky. Is that like boingy?
And this is funny. I had watched I guess it was either a story or an Instagram reel, because I don't really go on TikTok unless something clicks me over there. And the girl was talking about the power of wearing red nails for an entire year. She had done it for an entire year, and these were her thoughts. And I just agreed with it so much. And right before I left, I asked Brooks, should I do put it in neutral, Lincoln Park After Dark, or Cajun Shrimp? And she said, put it in neutral. She said, it's not cold enough for Lincoln Park. And it was the night.
What? It's not cold enough for Lincoln Park After Dark. How does that work? Wow. My head feels like a tumble dryer. I don't know what the fuck's going on now. It's not cold enough for dark nail polish. I'm sorry. I would hate to live by all these fucking rules. You can't have long hair after a certain age. You can't wear red lipstick if you're a certain age. You can't wear certain nail colours at certain times of the year. Only these colours are for your toes. I never fucking do my toes. Jed used to do my toes when I was downstairs. And it was never a case of, oh, that's only a toe colour. I've never understood that that'd look great on your toes, because I've never worn it enough to say. And well, if it looks great on your toes, would it not look good on your fingers? I don't understand. I'm so glad I'm not fucking confined by all this fucking idiocracy. And someone spent a whole year wearing red nail polish to write down what they thought about it. And then she spent her time watching it. Please. Stop. I want to get off. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't understand. Am I alone? Do you lot say it's not cold enough for Lincoln Park? I don't understand why. I don't get what that means. So you can't wear Lincoln Park after dark when it's warm? Because what? Will your fingers drop off or something? I don't get it. I don't know what's going on.
Before I left, I was getting ready to come downstairs and I was like, yeah, I really wanted Cajun shrimp, but I didn't have the patience to kind of like really make sure it was put on perfectly. So I did put it in neutral. Well, after I watched that video, I wanted my nails to be red so bad.
I wanted my nails to be red. How fucking old are you?
So I bought this nail polish and oh my gosh, okay. Look at that precious little Hermes box. And I mean, you can order this too. I'll link it below. I think you can order it from Nordstrom. I think I have gotten the lipstick before, but it's in here. What a great gift. And the color I got, there were several different reds.
Right, see, you've just said it there. What a great gift. Why not buy another one, stick it in your bottom drawer, so when Crimbling comes back around and you're in your fucking Scrooge mode, you can think, oh, hang on, I put stuff away in a bottom drawer for Christmas.
This is what I have on my nails now. I did paint these last night and they're not that great, but the shape of the brush is phenomenal. It's like the shape of Dior, and I think there's a Sally Hansen that has a shape brush like this that's just kind of squoval, just like my nail beds. And
I think Nails Inc. brush is like that as well, isn't it?
And no regrets, no regrets. I might even get the other reds. This one is number, Kelly and Christina helped me pick out the most red. It's Rouge Piment.
Kelly and Christina helped me pick out the most red. One of the basic things you learn as a tiddly. Your name, how to write it, how to count to 10, and what colours are. What does a cow do? What does a dog do? Did she not learn any of this when she was little? What colour's that? Red. I'm mean. Okay. But she's stupid.
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's number 66. Rouge Piment. That's the southern pronunciation. But I love it, love it, love it. Now, I will say the girl in
That's not a southern pronunciation. Stop throwing everyone that's southern under the bus. That's a Lisa mispronunciation because she can't be bothered figuring out what it is. Even though she wants all of her minions to click on the link and buy one as well. She can't be bothered a whole to say the name right. Or show a proper swatch of it or whatever.
the video, she was using OPI Big Apple Red.
And she's going to have to buy it because she has to have the exact thing that she saw, because she can't fucking make up her own mind or choose things, which is why Mummy's Makeup and Moscato had to pick that out for her. Oh, for the love of fuck.
She was using OPI Big Apple Red, and I did pick that up yesterday because that is a good red. So Hermes will be your splurge, and then the OPI will be your...
No, you buy the OPI and you say, I don't need to splurge on the Hermes. I can pay a gas bill instead.
Save. And you can never go wrong with OPI, you know? Okay, so that night we went back to that restaurant that we had been to, and I didn't think there was going to be anything there for me because I'd been the night before and the girl just at every question like shut me down. But the dinner was with, it's the three of us, and then it was a new YouTuber that I met named Christina, Marnie, Miss Gold Girl. So it was the five of us. And leave it to
Oh, are you still talking to Marnie? Did you give her some of your lipsticks to try and show on our channel?
Marnie to see that in the salad section, they said you could get your choice of meats on top. So she said, why don't you just get the meats? Why didn't the waitress think of that the night before? Because that was the same waitress. I just don't think
Why didn't you fucking figure it out on your own, fuckwit? It was on the bloody menu. Your friend had to tell you. Fuck's sake. Yeah, go on. Take the piss out of the waitress when you're as dumb as a fucking stump, as people say. I don't. Please, somebody. Can we just twonk her around the head? I got put on the naughty step on Reddit for that. My comment got pulled, and I think I got banned for saying I want to slap around the head with a wet fish, and it was said as a joke.
no waitress think of that the night before because that was the same waitress. I just don't think she liked me the night before.
Oh, I wonder why. Because I bet you were an obnoxious brat and she thought, fuck you and your weird diet. Why should I put myself out to tell you something that you could have read on the fucking menu yourself?
I don't know what it was. She seemed nice to me that night, but I don't know. So I ended up getting this steak, which was absolutely delicious. Hanger steak. And then these shrimp. I will say...
So you didn't even do what you were going to do. You got the steak that you said you couldn't be arsed paying for the night before. I give up.
I had to take all this green off, and these did scare me. I was scared that this was going to upset my stomach, but it didn't. It didn't.
They scared me. Oh, I've got a perfect clip. If I found it, you'll have seen it.
Okay, so then we go back over to Ralph's that night because I needed Q-tips. That bothered me that I did not have Q-tips because I don't know if you're like me, I have to dry my ears out when I get out of the shower, and I just wanted Q-tips. So anyway, here I am the next morning. And let me go wipe this off real quick. Okay, so here I am the next morning. I've taken a shower the night before. I've put on that tanner. I think I put it on that day before Christina and Kelly got there because it takes 2 hours to develop. Then I put it on again that night after my shower. Then I put it on again this morning. And I think my legs looked fine. But you guys, it was freezing. It was freezing cold outside. Did I do the weather? I wanted to wear this dress so bad and those Chloe shoes, but it was just cold. And
But you weren't going to be out fucking side. You were going to be inside. I was screaming at television last night. I watched a programme about zombie knives. And this kid got killed. He wasn't even part of what the fuck was going on, but this bloke stabbed him. And then he sent a message to his friends saying, "Bro died, fam." Well, what do you think was going to fucking happen when you stabbed him with a machete this fucking long? Ugh. The world's gone insane. And then I saw, if it's still there, I saw this thing on X, and it was like, that's why the world's gone mad, because parents are letting people do whatever the fuck they want. Let me see if it's still there.
Wanted to rob you, and you crippled My son only wanted to rob you, and you crippled him. You are a violent criminal, and you must pay the price for this.
A robber was seriously injured after trying to mug a woman. What he didn't expect was that the woman was a local MMA coach named Danielle Carter. During the incident, the robber followed Danielle and attempted to steal her bag. Danielle immediately fought back, threw the bag at him, and then punched him in the face. The robber collapsed unconscious, and Danielle left the scene. After a bystander called the police, the robber was taken to the hospital. Police confirmed that the injured suspect was 21-year-old Lucas Miller. Doctors determined that he suffered shattered fractures to his nose and eye socket, and his left eye was severely damaged and had to be removed, resulting in permanent disability. Afterward, Lucas's family sued Danielle for excessive self-defense, demanding compensation for medical expenses and $1.4 million in emotional damages. They argued that as a trained fighter, she used excessive force. Surveillance footage showed Danielle striking Lucas forcefully during the incident. After reviewing the case, the judge and jury unanimously ruled that Danielle acted in self-defense. All charges were dismissed, and she was found not guilty. Meanwhile, once Lucas regained consciousness, he would face robbery charges. Do you think this ruling was reasonable?
My son was only trying to rob you. The fuck? Fuck about and find out, Lucas. Stop robbing people and then you won't end up in fucking hospital. Like I said, the world's going to fucking shit. Nobody knows. Nobody thinks about the consequences of their actions. No kids are fucking taught right from wrong. And it's like, oh, you kill somebody, son, I'll hide you. No. Like, I watch crime shows and they say, oh, we understand most parents will do anything to save their child. I'm sorry. No. I'd have fucking tech help by the year. I'd be dragging him to the police station. You fucked up. You did wrong. Off you go. It's like when that Gabby Petito story was going around. And I said to Madam, can you imagine if Travis came home, tech help came home, and before I'd finished the sentence, she went, oh, you'd kill him. And that's it. It's like, they need to know there's a line they can't cross. And if they're scared, not terrified of, but scared of their parents and think, oh, they'd feel really let down if I did this. My mum would be really upset if I did that. It might stop them doing something. But then you get the likes of her. My son was only trying to rob you. What? And she should have just let him. Oh, hang on a minute, Lucas, while you're there. Here, take all my jewellery as well. Anyway, get back to Dumpkin.
Just could not wrap my head around not having anything on my arms or anything on my legs and being at a conference from 8:30 to 6.
You've got cardigans. Pardon me. Why didn't you think of that before you packed to go? What if it's cold? Have 2 outfits.
6:30. And so I choked. I really did. I am not happy with my choice for what I wore to the conference. I mean, I give it a 7.
Look at the face. You choke all the time, Lisa, because you don't know how to dress yourself and you don't know how to pack. Quite sad, really, at fucking 94.
I give it a solid 7 out of 10. I wore the Aritzia sweater, which is a 10 out of 10. I mean, that sweater is amazing. It comes in different colors.
It's not a sweater, it's a cardigan.
I will have some different colors. It is beautiful. It's beautiful. I wore the jeans, the Anina jeans I got at Aritzia in size 26. I wore the belt that is burgundy that matched my YSL shoes. And I did kind of put this outfit together with one of the managers from Aritzia that morning. And she's...
So, like I keep saying, don't know how to dress yourself. The fucking woman in the shop had to tell you what to put together.
Said to me, well, if you wore a suit last year, then, you know, that's that. And, you know, the Priestley dress, I think is what it's called. She said, that's great. And I said, I'm just worried about being cold. And so she helped me put together this outfit. She said, oh, pink and burgundy look great together. I knew these jeans look really good with boots. They're a real cool girl looking boot. So, I mean, it's not that I hated my outfit, but I just really think I prefer a dress or a suit or a matching set when it comes to something like that. I don't know.
I know why. You're just about to say I don't know why. Because you don't know how to dress yourself. A dress is a thing. A suit is a thing. A matching set is a thing. You don't have to think about them. But you can't think, oh, would those jeans go with that top, go with those shoes, go with that coat? No. You're stupid.
Why. This might just be a hang up. So here we are in the Uber at 8:25, headed to the
Put your arm down.
Spruce Hangar. It's the Google Center. And again, I had done my hair with the...
It's the Spruce Goose hanger, not the Spruce hanger. What is it with her? Forgetting names of things and not knowing
Spruce
anything.
Goose. That's what it's called. Spruce Goose Hanger. I had done my hair with the 2-inch curling iron. And here's Marnie checking in. We had to show our license and get our tags. And here we are taking a picture like we did last year, just in the reflection. So here's all 4 of us. And this place is so cool. Well, I knew we were here for like a breakfast, and it was just like it was last year. It's all...
Oh, how very dare they not lay on a breakfast for you.
all carbs, all different kinds of, like, they're making it as healthy as they can. Chia pudding, yogurt, fruit, croissants, and then even the meaty looking things were not real meat. They were either soy or something else. So let's just say there wasn't anything there for me to eat. I did get a hookup. Okay, here we are. So you see the muffins, the danishes. Oh yeah, some little things, some croissants, fruit. Yeah, fruit bowl, yogurt bowls. And then, okay, here, I'm getting ready to come up to the meaty things. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can pick this apart. But they were like all weird stuff. Like I was not going to chance my stomach like throwing a fit.
It's all weird stuff. Like what? What's weird? Please explain.
So this place is so cool. It reminds me of like being in an ark or something. It's so cool. You'll have to look up the history. One of the guys that worked for YouTube.
I'm not going to look up the history. You were there. You tell me.
Told me about, the guy building the plane in there and all that stuff. So I didn't realize that how much history it had. The Spruce Goose Hangar, historical landmark in Los Angeles, California. A bustling complex inside a former Spruce Goose hangar featuring open plan desks and sleek conference rooms. Okay, here is, oh my gosh. Okay, I knew I was going to see her there. This is Jacqueline. This is Jacqueline from Jacqueline's YouTube channel that does all of she's one of my subscribers, has been for years. She does the high-end makeup. She did the Louis Vuitton. She's like on the cutting edge of all the makeup releases. I asked her, I said, how?
See, there you go. That proves my point. She's subscribed to Lisa because Lisa's buying high-end. She deals high-end. They all stick together. They're a little clique.
How do you do it? She says she has to get up at like 3 a.m. and just, see what's dropped. So I saw her there. Okay, one of the sponsors is Shark Beauty.
Yeah, see, she puts some effort into her channel. She doesn't just go shopping every week and then do a show and tell of the shit that you've dropped on the dining table over the week.
So they were there, and they were doing people's hair. Here is, Jacqueline had her ideal diamonds in her ears, and I had to take a picture.
Well, she's not going to have them up her nose, is she? And there she is. That's the face. Oh, I should have worn my ideal diamonds. Such a child.
I was like, I want some of those. I want. So I want one of those. I think I want some bigger ones. Okay. So here we are for the
Ideal Diamonds, are you listening? She wants bigger ones. Quick, stat, send her a box.
main keynote address. So I'm just taking pictures of everyone in the room.
And not listening to what's going on.
The cool thing about the YouTube conference is everyone's there for a different reason. It isn't all about fashion or makeup. There's a lot of DIY, perfume, home. The guy last year was there with the sneakers it's just everybody on YouTube. So it's really cool. I'm sitting beside Marnie, and I took a picture of her putting on her lip gloss because I had a picture of her from years ago beside me doing that at an LTK conference. So I said, I want to take a picture of you doing that again. And there's Kelly. Okay, so here's Bridget talking to us on stage. She's one of the heads, and she's so nice. It is such a wonderful atmosphere, you guys. YouTube is so much nicer to work with than anyone else. I will say, they make you feel so nice. Okay, then.
Yeah, especially when you've bought 500,000 subscribers and they think you've got them on your own.
Then we split up into groups. Our tag had a group number on it, and we went outside first to eat, and it was beautiful. Here we are walking out, and we all sat together, and here is the food. So lots of good food. And
we all sat together like a little clique, because I would never have coped if I had to sit all on my lonesome. Oh God, she's sad. What a sad individual. And her daughter's going to turn out exactly the same because this is her fucking role model.
I remembered this. Lots of stuff for people that can eat everything, but also good food for me. I was able to eat, there is chicken breasts and pieces of, was it London broil or New York strip? Pieces of meat. So I had 2 pieces of meat and a couple bites of chicken. So that really filled me up. I was so thankful. I was so thankful because being in the same place for hours and hours and hours around new people, if you're on an empty stomach, it's hard. And, so I was.
Why don't you just stay in Wilmington? Stay in your little bubble. Don't go anywhere, seeing as though it's so fucking traumatic for you to mix with anybody else other than mummy and daddy. Fuck's sake. Tell us what the key speaker spoke about. Bet she doesn't even fucking remember.
Grateful to have that. And it was freezing when we got there. I was so cold, even in my sweater and my jeans. But with that said, it did warm up. So I would have been miserable, very, very miserable in my dress for about half the day. And then I would have been fine. So I don't know. I think the thing to wear would have been my black Aritzia suit. That would have been the safest bet. Okay, so we went upstairs and we looked at some of the things that little did we know at that time we were getting in our goodie bag. And then we did different little sections and practiced doing different videos. And basically, the biggest thing I get from these events is
PR.
Meeting other people, talking to other people, because this is a job that you do so solo that if you don't meet other people, you don't socialize a lot. There's no one who really knows what you're going through. You get different little tips on even how to hold your phone, how to film a video, how to do everything. So that is one of the biggest things. Here's Madison from Madison Payne. She was there. And I met her mom.
From Madison Payne. That's probably her name.
Mom is so young. I looked at her and I thought she was going to be, she said, "Hey, Lisa." And then she said, "I'm Maddie's mom." And I was thinking she was going to be a YouTuber, like she was just, I loved meeting her. And so.
I thought she was going to be a YouTuber. What's that got to do with anything? Because she looked young.
Let's see. Then we go back downstairs and we had our pictures taken professionally. So here's the
Oh, you just love that, don't you? PR and pictures. Woo!
First time I had them taken, there was 2 different backdrops. And I had this really nice girl and she took my picture. So here they are. They picked out just a few for me. Well, as you can see, I have that vein in my forehead that comes out if I smile too hard or when I laugh. I know Julia Roberts and Angelina Jolie have that. And I think it's just a thing. I don't know. It's called something. Well, I know that I can edit those out, but I was kind of disappointed. No big deal, though. I like the pictures. Okay, here's Madison sitting down to
So you thought the photographer should have gone out of her way to make sure not to catch you with a stupid vein on your head?
get her Fenty Beauty foundation match. So I took a few pictures of while she was getting that done. And then I'm so thankful for this. Madison, if you watch this video, thank you. She took a whole bunch of pictures while I was getting mine done. And the girl matched me to this shade. I'm wearing it today. And I swatched it this morning against my Maybelline. And it's quite a bit more of a warm tone. So let me know what you think. This versus...
Why? I hate it when she does that. Let me know what you think of my foundation. Why? Does it have any effect on me? No. Do you like it? Does it feel okay? Do you think it's a decent enough colour? Why do we have to tell you? That's what she does all the time. Mama, what do you think? Daddy, what do you think? John, what do you think? Brooke, what do you think? There's a brain in there, apparently. Try using it.
Is the Maybelline. And this shade is $2.90 in the Pro Filter. I bought it yesterday at Ulta when I went in there. But what's so valuable about these pictures is, you guys, no matter what, when I look, let me get to a good one. When I look at the back of my hair here, just to know that's all my hair. It's thick. It's pretty damn healthy for what I do to it. And thank you. You know what I mean? Just thank you, God, for letting my hair grow back.
Did she just say that? I did. Really? I'm putting together another video. It'll be up after this one probably. And that line has got to go in it.
Thank you for her cutting off more than 2 inches. She did me a favor. And even though I like it this way, and you guys have been so nice to me, thank you. Like even Brooke said, oh my God, they love your hair. They're being so nice. This should make you feel good and all this stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really, from the bottom of my heart. And I even think really to really love it, I might even need to get it cut more to like really have a cool style, but I want to let it grow out. So it made me feel so good to look at my hair and not think, yuck, or ooh, or anything bad. So that really made me happy. So we were standing down there talking. And then we were like running out of things to do. And we'd already decided we weren't going to go to the after mingle and cocktails because I don't think any of us drink all in our little group. And so while I'm standing there, I can't remember who it was that said to me, you can get your picture taken at both booths. I said, you got your picture at both? And she said, yeah. I said, okay. So I went back down there and I got it taken at the other one. And I know I'm not smiling. I hate that. I want to smile, but I know that big vein was going to pop out. So I didn't smile as much in these. So I have both of them. And then, do you guys know Zeba? Her channel, Zeba's Style, or I'll link it below. She does a lot of Zara videos. She, on her own, took this little video for me. I had just met her there for me to have. And I love stuff like this. So I do like my outfit.
I love people paying attention to me, taking pictures of me, filming me. Me. Could have been a singer, Lisa.
I do. Okay, then we go to another little group setting. We get, they talk to us. Then we leave. I notice how many electric car chargers they have in the parking lot. It's so Google. Then look at our PR, you guys. That whole rolling bag of stuff and that whole Crocs big bog bag of stuff. I got Brooke to take a video of it yesterday. I'll put it in here. And then you'll see I still have a whole bunch of stuff right here that I'm going to take some of it to my niece and my mom. I already let Brooke take a lot of it. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. They were so generous. I actually had to leave a few things behind for my cleaning girl. I told them before I left. And I used the heck out of my duffel bag. So I had 2 big suitcases, a duffel bag, and what I did is I put you'll see, I put my Gucci bag.
Oh, what happens if you try and get on the plane with a duffel bag and have to sit in seat row 29, seat B, or whatever the fuck it was, scrunched up like that?
Bag in that crock bag before I came home. Then Mommy's Makeup and Moscato, Christina, Kelly, and I had talked about going to none other than In-N-Out Burger. Well, we had been talking with Heather from, is it Heather Thompson? Heather. I'll put her YouTube down below. We had been hanging out with her, so she went with us. She was staying at the same hotel, and we got our nice Uber guy to take us through the drive-thru. We just did the double stop. So here is their burgers, and there are my patties on the side, and we went back to the hotel, ate, and then said goodnight. And here I am at the end of the day. And what I'm showing you here is I wore those boots all day. These YSL boots. I knew they were comfortable because I've worn the black ones all around New York. You guys, my feet did not hurt one.
Because your feet suit those boots. Do you think someone with a wide foot would be comfortable in that little tiny toe pointy thing? I'd be okay because I've got pointy feet. But other people, like Lardy, can you imagine Lardy trying to get her wide foot into that boot? It would never happen. Her toes would be scrunched up and she'd be in agony. So it's pointless you telling people, oh, they're so comfortable. Really. Not for everybody.
Bit, not one twinge on my toes, not one twinge on the ball of my foot, not one twinge on my ankles, nothing. Better than New Balance. That's how these boots wear. I don't know if it's YSL heels in general or just this boot, but my goodness, I can just recommend those boots 100%. And then, okay, so then I started unpacking a few things, and then the stress set in. They gave us Skims pajamas, a J. Crew sweater, a cashmere Uniqlo, all kinds of arts and crafts, which Brooke loves arts and crafts. Her and her roommates will have a night painting, making bracelets, doing puzzles, Legos. Like, she loves stuff like that, but I could not bring everything home. This Madewell bag Brooke wanted. And so here
The one thing that you know your daughter'd like, you left stuff for the cleaning ladies, but you couldn't bring home the one thing that you knew Brooke would like, and you couldn't be bothered your fucking hole to get something for John and Will. Really.
I am the next morning, and you guys, this made me so happy. I ordered this set from Amazon, and I thought, let me just try it. I will say a lot of the Amazon sets lean a little bit too much Golden Girls, or they've been just done too much. But this one,
brown, beigey, sickly, horrible coloured velour tracksuit. Have you forgotten about that? Blanche.
I thought kind of reminded me of the Aritzia set that I wear so much. So good. Just as nice as the Aritzia. So good. So I put it on. I couldn't wait to show you. But I ended up putting on my big leather coat. This is the day I'm leaving. Big leather coat from Zara and my YSL loafer mules. And then we all met downstairs. Here's Marnie, Kelly and Christina. We were all downstairs for a little bit. And here I am taking off for the airport. And my flight left, I can't remember, like at 12:30. So I got there and I thought, okay, I better eat something. All there was on my terminal was this. Better eat something. All there was on my
Look at the face.
terminal was this restaurant. What was it called? I don't even know, but it was one of those places you just know you're not going to get unless you want coffee cake, a muffin, a croissant, all that. You're not going to get anything good. I got some kind of breakfast sandwich with no bread. It was pitiful, but it's just fuel, right? It just got me through. It was $9.55. And then love my little shoes. Here's
Why are you taking photos in the toilet again?
my outfit. Okay, so I took that flight to Dallas, get to Dallas, Fort Worth, look at my thing. I have to take the Skylink. I have to go all the way from like whatever to whatever. I don't even know what gate this was. And
You should know that before you get on the fucking plane. Where am I going when I get off? Not get off and then go, oh, where do I need to go? Especially if you've got connecting flights. You need to be like, tunnel vision. I need to be there. Go. I was just, they have guide dogs for the blind. They need guide dogs for the stupid as well, don't they?
order my food, which is this steak. I see this other girl, she's eating steak frites or whatever on French fries. And so I got a side order of the steak and a pepperoni pizza because I know I can eat the top of the pizza. Right when I order it, I only have an hour to my flight boards. They change my gate, meaning I have to get back on the Skylink. And just so happens the two girls beside me were on my same flight back to Wilmington. And she said, go ahead, you got plenty of time. While we're sitting there, they switched our gate 3 times. So finally it went back to not the one we were at, but the original first switch. And so I made it. And then when I got to that gate, guess what's right there? A boar's head. I love seeing a boar's head at an airport because I know it's going to be good, simple to eat, not going to upset my stomach, all the things, but that's okay. So here we are.
You know it's not when she says, but that's okay.
Coming back to Wilmington.
Coming back to Wilmington.
But that's okay. So here we are coming back to Wilmington, and this is me yesterday showing you my lips. So let me see if I forgot anything here. I've got the whole shebang here. I did get these hose from Aritzia in case I wanted to wear the dress with hose, and they are the 40 denier. I didn't realize, wait, are these? No, these are the ones I had taken from Calzedonia. Okay, maybe I think I returned the ones I got from Aritzia. I had gotten the 30 there and I did return them. Okay.
Why were you looking for tights if you'd packed tights? Why was there such a big fucking to-do about tights and you nearly spent $400 on Gucci tights when you already had tights in your...
I got these socks from Aloe. Don't really recommend. They were expensive. I didn't realize how expensive they were till I got them, and it was just all over.
Maybe you should pay attention to what you're fucking shopping.
But the crying, but I do think they're nice, and they'll go good with boots and stuff. And then, is that it? I think that's it, you guys. Oh no, some big things. Okay, at Hermes, I did get a scarf clip. It's not too big. No handbags. This is the one I wanted. Plain Jane scarf clip. So you can put any scarf through this, all the scarves I have, and, wear it. And then I did get
She needed to get a designer one. That's not going to be seen. It's going to be covered up by the scarf.
This is big, but not that big. A long time ago, probably 2 years ago, I got the H buckle and the belt, and I had gotten a size 80 belt, and I needed an 85. So I got the 85 belt, no buckle, so that I could wear that. And
why couldn't you get an 85 belt from somewhere else and use the belt?
And if anybody needs the 80, I'll sell it for a good price. And
without the buckle. Who wants the fucking thing without the buckle?
Then when we were on Rodeo, see, I was bad and didn't take pictures of this. or I would have remembered it. But I was with Kelly and Christina, and I get caught up. Okay, Kelly had a Ferragamo belt on, and then
And
she
you just had to have one.
wanted another one to wear to the event. So I got one too. I've never had one. So I wanted they had all different kinds of pretty ones. And I told Christina and Kelly and the guy that was working there, helped me pick it out. I said, I want like a quintessential traditional Ferragamo belt, because they had crystally ones and everything, but I've got those. So I got this one, and it is reversible. It's black and burgundy. And then he custom cuts it right there to fit. So that was kind of cool. Okay, you guys, I know this has been so crazy long. Hopefully you put me on and you went fast asleep, or so you cleaned up your whole house, or you walked on the treadmill, something like that. And then today I am wearing this on my upper waterline. It is the Shiseido Micro Liner ink. It's kind of like that hourglass, and I like it. So far, I don't think it's transferred, and I do think my makeup looks better when I put that up there. So, okay, and then I've got on my YSL earrings. I took these with me. I took some Chanel earrings, the studs, but I only wore these. These are very light. And my tiger ring, and you'll see in the footage I have on a tiger necklace coming soon. Okay, thank you for watching. I have another adventure coming soon in a couple of weeks. It's going to be it's not a new place, but it's with new people. So I'll tell you about that soon, and lots of good videos coming up for hair, makeup, and lots of good fashion. Thank you. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you, and I'll talk to you soon.
Pussycat! We like the pussycat. Finally, we've got to the fucking end of this. And if you made it through all three of them, you deserve a chocolate womble, but I can't find any. But if I ever do, I'm getting one for everyone. Anyway, if you got to the end with me, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.